Hey guys, it is me, Jeremiah. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I hope you'll stay and subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you. I appreciate you. So today, I'm going to be showing you guys, letting you guys in on some secrets. I'm going to be showing you guys the products that I do not like and that have not worked with my skin tone. The products that just didn't make sense to me. I'm just going to be showing you guys everything that I just don't like. All the products I bought, like there's a lot here. I didn't realize how much stuff I had that I didn't like. I mean, in comparison to the stuff that I have that I do like, it's kind of... Actually, now that I think about it, it's kind of equal, which is like kind of upsetting because I spent a lot of my coin on this. But yeah, anyways, I'm just not going to talk through this entire intro. We're just going to get right into this video. Okay, so I'm going to start with high-end makeup. Don't know why, that's just what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start with Smashbox. I know this isn't really high-end, but it's not drugstore. So this is the Smashbox Gel Cushion Photo Finish Applicator. I believe that's what it's actually called. But as you guys can see, it's kind of like, it looks like a big fingerprint. Like, this is literally what my thumb looks like, because I have big-ass thumbs. But yeah, this looks like a fingerprint, and I think it's just so weird how they marketed this as, like, a thing to replace your fingers. So, like, they say that it gives you a finish as what your fingers would look like, and I just, like, it just never made sense to me when I bought it. Like, why would anyone want their makeup to look like they applied it with their fingers? Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me. Why? I don't know. And also, it gives me a very patchy finish. And, like, I have so many awesome, like, foundation brushes. Like, the 3D HD Max Kabuki brush. This one is literally the best foundation brush I've ever tried. Also, the Morphe M439. This is also a very good foundation brush. And I just, like, I have better brushes in, like, the beauty blender. Like, those are just, I don't need to add anything else to it. Like, I don't have to go in with one and then finish it with another one. Like, with this, I have to start with this and then finish it with the beauty blender just to even everything out. It leaves it patchy, and it just, I don't like it. And I try to give it the benefit of the doubt. So when I initially reviewed this, I reviewed this on my channel, and it was good, but, like, I haven't been using this. Like, I just don't pick it up. I never use it. It's just, like, why would I use something that's not as good as what I have? Like, it just doesn't make sense. So I don't use that. So now the next one, I know you guys are going to come for me. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. This is in the shade Medium Deep, and this product has such a cult following, and I think because this is, like, one of the first brands that really, like, one of the first really big brands that kind of, like, came out with this setting powder that wasn't white, like just white. As you guys can see, it's a nice color, and it's, like, really good for dark skin tones, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's too dark for me, and I don't know, it gives me, like, it gives me, like, a dark, like, shade, like, on my under eye specifically. I've never noticed on anywhere else in my face, but, like, under my eye specifically, it gives me, like, a dark shadow, kind of like overcast. It just looks weird. Like, in person, you guys have probably never seen it look bad on camera, just because, like, the lights and everything, it kind of I don't know, it just doesn't look bad on camera, but, like, in person, this is the only product that I have that it makes my skin look cakey. So yeah, I go in very lightly with this, but for something that the concealer may crease a lot easier, then I'm gonna need to set it more. And this just, I just can't, because it'll look weird, and I just will feel self-conscious all day about it. So yeah, and this is not cheap. This is like 40 bucks, I think, or maybe 50. It's something ridiculously expensive. So this is good for a lot of people, and I know that there's gonna be a lot of people who say, you know, there's gonna be people mad at me. I know that, but yeah, I need to find a new powder. I'll still use it. I'm not gonna get rid of it, but I just, like, under my eye, it just looks weird. So yeah. The next one. What was that? The next product that I'm going to be talking about is the Tarteist Pro Glow liquid highlighter. This is I know this is super tiny. This is a sample. And I love to try samples from Sephora, from brands that I've never tried. I've never had anything Tarte. This is the only thing that I have from Tarte, and it's a sample. And I'm actually and this just applies. So, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like, one is hard to blend. Like, once it's on your skin, that's where it's going to stay, unless you use your fingers where it can, like, warm up the product. But I just don't like using my fingers when I'm doing my makeup. So yeah, this one is really hard to blend out, and it just gives me, like, I don't know, I think it's because it's, like, whitish. I don't know. Like, let me show you guys. It's super pretty, and it is really blinding, but I don't know, I just don't like it with my skin tone. I feel like it leaves, like, a very whitish, but then it has like gold reflex, and I don't know, it's very weird. I just don't like the way it looks on me personally, but I do like to mix this in with my lotion to give my skin a very like glowy effect. I like to, you know, my collarbones, my shoulders, that kind of deal. But yeah, nothing, I wouldn't put this on my face. The next product is the Bobbi Brown bronzer. This is in the shade Deep 4, and as you guys can see, this is a very nice bronzer shade. It is very warm toned, and it's a good bronzer. It warms up the face, but I can't really get away with this. I was recommended this by Jackie Aina, and she's like about 2 to 3 shades lighter than me, so she can get away with this. She says barely she can get away with this, but I can't get away with this at all, especially in the summertime. So maybe when winter comes, it'll be a bit, my skin tone will like lighten out, and I can use a lighter foundation and I can pair this with it. But this is just like right now, it doesn't show up at all. And you guys, this bronzer is, after taxes, was like $52. Like, this bronzer is not cheap at all. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to be giving it away, but I'm just going to have to, like, you know, put that in the back of my drawer. So the next one, this is Kylie Jenner's brand new, the Kylie Cosmetics new liquid lips. These are her velvet lips. I tried out both of her sets from the new birthday collection, the velvet and the matte set, and all the ones that I didn't like were from the velvet, which is so weird because everyone loves the velvets, but I just don't like the color of these. These are, this is Commando, LA, and Birthday Girl, and these are all nudes. I did a video on them, so I'll link that down below. And yeah, these are just like their nude colors, and they're definitely a lot better than her previous releases of her nude lippies. But like these, I don't know, like they're better, but I just like, it's just so much work to like get them to really blend in with my skin, like using a lip liner. But yeah, I don't know, I just like, I don't know, I just don't, I don't like them. Matte set has a very nice color range, and I like that. And these, she has 3 nudes in one set, the velvet set, and I just feel like that's too many nudes. I just don't personally like nudes. So yeah. So that is it for the high-end, more expensive makeup. Kylie Cosmetics isn't really like, it isn't really high-end, but it isn't really drugstore. It's kind of like in between, but like, you know, homegirl, she hikes up her prices sometimes. So, you know, those are like $36 a set, so it's not that bad, $6 a lip. So if you think about it, it's not that bad, but I mean, I'm still going to put it with the high-end because why not? Okay, so now I think I'm going to group this by brand. So I'm going to start with Wet n Wild. These are the Wet n Wild concealers. This is actually their darkest shade. I think it's just so crazy how brands think that they can get away with having such light shades and that people aren't going to be upset. Like, this is not okay. Like, this is in the shade You're a Natural. Like, and also, it feels like a glue stick. It literally feels like a glue stick. It's sticky, it's gross, and I just can't use it. So another product from Wet n Wild that I do not like is their Wet n Wild Mega Cushion highlighting illuminator. And this again, this is one of the first products that I bought. This is in the shade Your Pearl, super cute name, but it's a cushion, and I just don't like liquid highlighters. I feel like they're too much at once and they're hard to blend out, and this is the same exact situation. Also, it's pink, whitish undertone, so it's kind of similar to this one. So it just doesn't fit well with my skin tone, so I'm not going to say that this product is bad. I'm just going to say that it's like, well, I don't like how it's not that easy to blend, but it doesn't suit my skin tone well. So yeah, that's it for that. So now I'm going to go on to e.l.f. I love e.l.f. so much. Like, honestly, they have so many products that I love. I'm actually wearing their foundation right now. e.l.f. just came out with some new highlighting sticks. These are their targeted natural glow sticks. And I'm going to start with the worst one. This is the white one. This is in the shade of Morning Dew. And, like, let me swatch this for you guys. You guys aren't even going to be able to see it, but, like, you guys can't even see that. There's nothing on, it looks like there's nothing on my skin. It's literally a stick of oil, and I hate it so much. I just don't know how this is, like, it's not a highlighter. Like, it has no reflexive properties in it, and it just doesn't, I just don't know how they thought, like, they obviously clearly didn't test it, because, like, it's not a highlighter. Like, they know what a highlighter is. They have good highlighters. I don't know why they thought that was okay. So this, again, as you guys can tell, it's, like, pinkish, whitish undertone. This is in the shade Pink Pearl. I've seen that name a lot. So this is their highlighter. This is what it looks like. It is very, it's a pretty highlighter. I just, again, it doesn't suit my skin tone. I wanted to get all of them just so you guys can see. I bought all of their highlighting sticks, the Morning Dew, the Pink Pearl, and the Champagne Glow, and I really like the Champagne Glow. One is too white for my skin tone, at least, like, you guys know the deal with that. Whitish, pinkish highlighters just don't look that good on, like, darker skin tones. It just doesn't. They never work. So I should probably stop buying them. But I like to buy them just so you guys can see. Like, I'm just trying to help y'all out. But that one doesn't work for my skin tone. But I really like the Golden More Yellows. And it's so pretty. And these are super natural. Like, the name is Targeted Natural Highlighters. And as you guys can see, that's so pretty. And it suits so well with my skin tone. Like, it just gives me, like, a very your skin but better glow. Like, this isn't too highlighty. Yeah, it's very easy to blend. So I love it. but I don't like the white and the pink one. So yeah, okay, we have another one from e.l.f. This is their, and then I'm gonna get in trouble for this. This is another favorite. This is the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter. This is in the shade Blush Gems, and it is really pretty. And I know that you're supposed to scrape the top off, which I did, which I think is so extra. Like, why do we have to do that? Scrape the top off? Like, I had to like get my spoolie dirty. Like, thanks a lot, e.l.f. Like, why just not fix it the first time? So, yeah, this is a very pretty highlighter. It suits my skin tone really well, but I feel like it's like, a lot of these products that I'm going to be talking about, they kind of like blend out to nothing, and I feel like this is another one of those. I don't know, maybe I just got a bad one, but like this just, it really blends out to nothing, and yeah, it is a really pretty color, so if you have a better one, it'll look good, because it did look good in the beginning, but I don't know, I just feel like as I use it more, it just gets less and less pretty. So but I mean, it was super cheap, so I'm not upset, but I got a good couple uses out of it, so I'm not angry. But yeah, this one don't use anymore. This kind of looks like a NARS dupe. Okay, so this is their blush. This is in the shade Twinkle Pink. It kind of looks like a corally pinky shade, and it is really pretty. I think coral blushes look really good with darker skin tones, but this one just like, let me swatch it for you guys. So it's like pink, but you guys can see that it has like goldenness in it. I don't know if you guys actually can see that, but like, okay, let me swatch it for you guys. Okay, so that's what it looks like. As you guys can see, it is pink, but like, let me blend it out. So I blend it out, and it kind of turns to like this ashy mess, and then it leaves behind like a highlighter effect. Like the pink goes away, and like the golden reflex in it comes out. So that is the last e.l.f. product. So now I'm gonna move on to Milani. This is their blush in the shade Blossom Time Rose. It's really cute packaging. I love that, and it's for a really good price. I think it's like $5 to $7, so it's not that bad. And again, I'm not going to swatch it for you guys because it does the same exact thing as the e.l.f. blush. It kind of has like these golden reflects in it, and the pink actual blush color goes away, and it just leaves like a highlighting effect, and yeah, I don't like it. So now I'm going to go on to ColourPop. ColourPop, I really love ColourPop. I have their concealers, I have a bronzer, and I really like them, and I think their prices are so amazing, and the fact that they're coming to Sephora, I cannot wait for that. This is their Happy Camper highlighter, and this is their darker, like, I was trying to find a golden undertone highlighter just because that's what I just love, and that's what suits well with my skin tone, but this is just way too red. I also have their Bits and Pieces bronzer, and you guys can see these are both really red, and I thought that maybe these would pair together. Like, as you guys can see, compared to each other, this one looks super golden and very bronzy, and it looks like a good highlighter for dark skin tone. This one clearly looks red, but I like this one. If you guys can't find a bronzer, like, this shows up on your skin. Even though it may be kind of red, it still shows up and it looks good. So yeah, just want to let you guys know that. But yeah, this is like really red, and it just looks so weird. Let me swatch it for you guys. Like, it's so pretty. It is very reflective and very blinding, which is good. But like, I don't know, I just like the red, like, orangey fieriness of it. It's just like, it's not my thing. I don't like it. I like golden bronzy. I like looking like a golden goddess, and this is just not giving me those kind of vibes. It definitely has gold undertones, but I need more, you know, I need less red, more gold, so. But I still love ColourPop, so yeah. Now I'm gonna talk about Sigma. This is only $15. This is their Sig Magic Brush Shampoo. And I'm gonna start talking about brushes. I have a few brushes that I don't like. Yeah, this is their brush shampoo, and everyone talks about this, everyone loves this, but I do love their cleaning glove. Like, I think that it's so awesome, and it saves me so much time. But this just, it really doesn't do anything. Like, this cleans my eyeshadow brushes and anything really else that's like, that I use for powder, but like for liquids to creams, like, it doesn't get anything out. Like, for a foundation brush, I would need to use this whole bottle to clean. Like, I'm not even joking right now. I would need to use the whole bottle to clean a foundation brush, and like, literally I was just sitting there scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing, pumping more, and it just doesn't get the job done. And like, this was $15, and it's just like, it doesn't work. Like, I don't like it. So, me personally, how I clean my brushes, I just filled up a soap bottle with soap and olive oil. The olive oil is to condition your brushes so they don't like get all crazy and fray out. And that's just what I use. If you guys don't know how to clean your brushes, that's what I do. It'll work for you guys, it'll work. So yeah, I don't like that. So now I'm just gonna go into brushes. I know I'm kind of hopping all over the place, but brushes that I do not like. Both of these brushes are from Morphe. This is the Morphe Y6 brush. Everyone loves this brush, and I like it, but not for what it is supposed to be used for. This is the Morphe M405 brush. I'm gonna talk about this one first. This is a angled contour brush, and I don't like this one because after the first, like, the actual product, it does what it's supposed to do, but it, like, each time I clean it, it gets worse and worse. Like as you guys can see, like, the edges are frayed, and it just looks so bad. Like, I just hate cleaning it because each time it looks worse and worse. So a contour brush that I do love is the Sonia Kashuk brush. This is a number 30 brush. This isn't super cheap, it's $15. So but it really does get the job done. It does kind of apply thick, as you guys can see. The actual brush hairs are like very, like, it's kind of a wide brush, so you're gonna have to keep the contour very like where you need it and not too much. And I like to use this for powder, not cream contour, just because I feel like cream kind of just like goes all over the place and it's very noticeable. So yeah, this isn't a bad brush. It just like doesn't, like, it just, each time I clean it, it gets worse and worse. So yeah. So then the Y6 brush I don't like for foundation, like liquid foundation, because like when I come around here, it like gets in my hair and my eyebrow, which is not a big problem. I just like, I would rather it not happen. And also down here it gets in my eyebrows, and I can't get under my eye. Like I don't have to like use the side of the brush, and I like, there's no product on the side, it's on the center. So like, I don't know, it's a very weird brush to like get everywhere that I need it to be. And as I said, I have brushes I can, so I'm not gonna waste my time doing it with, you know, adding an extra step to it. So, but I do love to do, I do love to use this for a powder foundation, and like, not powder foundation for my whole face, but like setting certain areas. Just lightly, very lightly, just going like this, and just like very like lightly going all over my face. This is great for that because it really stamps in the product and like gets it where it needs to be. It just like locks in the makeup and like leaves it very matte feeling and looking. If you guys are gonna get brushes from Morphe, I do recommend getting like the Y series, the R series, or just a more expensive series. I just think if you're gonna buy from Morphe, they have really cheap brushes, so don't be like so ready to buy their super cheap brushes, because you're gonna have to buy them over. So just spend some extra coin. I know you're already spending a bunch of money on this, but just spend a couple extra more dollars on, you know, a better series of their brushes. It just will save you more money in the long haul, because you're not gonna have to rebuy them over and over again. So yeah, that's just what I think, and it would save you some coin if you did that. So the last brush that I'm gonna talk about is a fan brush. This is Sephora Pro brush, and I've never washed this brush. And I never use this brush because it looks so flimsy. Like this, like I feel like if I were to even put this in water, like the glue down here would just like completely just, I just don't like this. It's frays, and I know if I clean it, it's gonna look even worse. So and this is 27 bucks. I don't know why I bought this. I have a fan brush. I don't know why I bought this one. I just was being bougie, and it was a bad decision. So don't buy this brush. It's too damn expensive. So yeah, that's it on brushes. So now I'm going to continue with the Drugstore actual makeup. So I did everything. So now I'm going to talk about the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Contour. So I was really attracted to this because this is actually this was the very first contour product that I bought, and I was attracted to this because the L'Oreal Infallible Pro line, like their glow foundation, their glow concealers everyone says that they're super good. So I just thought that the continuation of like the contour would be good, but I'm wrong. And again, their color selection, their shade range is disgusting. This is their deep shade. This is not deep. Like, this is literally lighter than my skin tone. This is not okay. Like, it's not. It's not. Like, I can't sugarcoat it. This is not okay. And the highlighter, it's a matte highlighter. It looks very, like, chalky. It looks like a matte eyeshadow. It's not a highlighter. It looks very pretty in the packaging, which is so upsetting and so deceiving. And I am so offended. And L'Oreal, get your shit together. But yeah, it looks really pretty in the packaging, but then like when you apply it, it doesn't look like a highlighter. It just looks like a matte eyeshadow. Yeah, I think it's very weird how they put a pinky, it looks gold in the actual pan, but it's like very pinky. Like, let me swatch it for you guys. It's very pink. I don't even know if you guys can see that, but it's very pink, and I think it's weird how they would pair a deep contour with a pink highlighter, because golden highlight goes with dark skin. So I just find that very weird. And yeah, that's just, and also that was $13. Like, what, a single pan at Anastasia, like, to refill their like contour things, or like they're like 12 to 14 bucks. So just get one of those. Like, if you're on a budget, just get like a single pan, or from like the Shade and Light palette, even though those are not good for dark skin. I'm not even gonna go there. So let's see how many more I have left. I think that's okay. No, I have 2 more. Yeah, I have 2 more. Yeah, I have 2 more. Sorry, I'm like, is that it? I feel like I'm like speeding through this video. Okay, so the next one that I'm going to talk about is the Sleek Makeup Lip Liner. This is in the shade Raisin 293. That's such an odd color name, Raisin. So yeah, this was $5 to $6, and I literally swatched it and it broke. So the actual product was really pretty. It was really, really pretty, and it suited my skin tone perfectly, and I was so upset. It broke, and it doesn't roll up. Like, you cannot roll it up, and I literally tried to buy it, just like roll it up, and it doesn't roll up, and I find that so offensive and so rude, because this was not cheap for the amount of product that I got, and it doesn't roll up. Like, I've never had a lip liner that doesn't roll up. So yeah, I don't. This is the first product that I got from Sleek Makeup. So first impression, not good. Okay, so the last and final product, where I'm like really rolling with this video. Last and final product is the Total Tease CoverGirl Mascara, and I really like the packaging of it, and the applicator is really nice. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it has a very nice, like, the front of it is like a regular mascara, but then the back of it has like a quarter of what the front size has, so it's like you can get in there, like, the corner, like, of your eye, like the lower lash line. And I love the actual applicator, but how it applies is so clumpy and so, like, not cute. Like, I always have to go in with the spoolie afterwards to, like, try to get the clumps out, and even then it doesn't really work. So yeah, I do not like that. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. I post videos 2 times a week. If any of you guys are darker skin tone, please let me know of any more bronzers. I do love the ColourPop one, but I kind of want a less of a red and more of a, like, actual deep brown shade. So if you guys know of any, please let me know. I'm on the hunt for one, and also for a setting powder. I do have the Wilder from Glossier, but I just, like, want more options. So if you guys want to let me know, that'd be nice. Also, you know, if you want to leave a comment telling me how your day was, I'll appreciate it. And yeah, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye.
On to the next one, bitch.